It's not time for us to part ways. Nomos has decided we are leaving. We are glad to have received what we have from you, but we cannot and do not want to stay any longer. Well, goodbye. Screw you. Okay, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. This is the wrong way. Of going to the Tomb World Epitaph. I wouldn't be lying. I wonder if we can sneak to the dead star here. Nope. Those things, I've never seen anything like them before. But the panel of the ship's tech priests and illuminate readers say that they're star corpses. Not just corpses. They're called them stellarcide victims. What did the lumen readers mean? Who knows with those star sages? Apparently, when a star dies a natural death, it's different. These look like they've been murdered and plundered. All of their energy was siphoned, like when a spider sucks the innards out of a fly. And witnessing these asks, if you don't mind me saying, scared the lumen readers so much that they wet their metal trousers. Don't you think that we are observing far too many stars here? I agree, Lord Captain. The stellar trajectories also suggest that most of these stars didn't used to be here. Someone was ordering them in this system, and I wouldn't like to have been here at the time. The gravitational currents would have been pure chaos. Who could have pulled off something like that? Was it the Drakari? Dragon stars around like they are property? It's quite in character for those damn Xenos. As curious as all this may be, we still have a job to do. We do. And we're about to have Lord Captain, the Xeno squadron is on the intercept course. The same abominations as before. What's got them so riled up? Think they're guards. The ships took off from the surface of the planetoid as soon as we bathed in it. Bathed it with an eye of our augurs. I'm not an expert in Xenos mind, but I know my void removers, and I can tell you this, they are angry. And they are approaching on direct and unambiguously aggressive trajectory. Well, all decks prepare for battle. Order to see, Lord Captain. Glory to the House von Volantius. Here we go. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be like exceedingly difficult? I don't know. Just the way it gave me the option to run away. I do. I get the feeling it gave me the option of run the fudge away or die. Okay, still didn't do it. Okay. I mean, this is okay. We're gonna meet them head on. Why is that one blue? Okay, I did everything I could do. What's this? Focused efforts allow the use of both abilities on one selected post for one turn. Okay. Ooh. Aww. I don't know why this one. No. I don't know. Why you no shoot? Is that for everyone then? Could I have stayed in there? Who knows? I think we'll be fine. Oh, okay. No, dear. I miss having missiles. That count as us in there, though? Don't think so. Okay. May have to shield on that side. Oh gosh, I can't spell uniform. Hold on. Okay, let's go in. Okay. Kind of need to be in here, so... Shield Master. I don't know what Shield Master is, so... Okay, that's our go. I don't know where this frigate's going. Oof. Oh, well, they're after the frigate now. They are mega after the frigate. I wish we could get both of them. Flee! Oh, yes. I should have done it on the big one, I know, but... Ah, just out of my range. Okay. Good on you. Good on you, bud.
No mercy for the enemies of humanity.
This is fine. I don't know if that one has been... Okay, it hasn't, so... I really want that last. Oh, give me the wrong side. That was rude. I am so over this. Oh wait, I've got one more. One more to go! So after reanimation though, they lose. Okay, I'm not too worried about it.
The Emperor blessed us with victory this day.
He did. Praise be the Emperor. The Tomb World. This sounds fun. Not. Lord Captain was spotted a planetoid with an unidentified xenostructure. Something tells me this is the place we've been looking for. Augur clerics detect a field of void mines on our trajectory towards the planetoid. What do we see on this planetoid? Practically nothing. The Augur clerics say it is a magnetic radiation blinds the machine spirits. We see some kind of wicked pyramid and we're picking up a few encrypted Vox transmissions. Tell me more about these mines. Good mines, I know from experience. In case of ceramite under a coat of camelline, their cognig detonators are inhabited by the most malicious and cunning machine spirits you've ever seen. Not too good for pirates, and given that they've been planted for 7 cubic kilometers, I reason that these are gifts from the Lord Inquisitor's own stores. I'm going to transmit the activation code we found on the outpost and the Lord Inquisitor's men. Begin transmission. Receiving return signal. 5% of the mines report transition to sleep mode. Receiving coordinates of an area designated as the main landing site. We have safe channel of approach towards the Epitaph and coordinates for landing. Are there any traces of Calcazar? Plenty. We're picking up the remaining Vox echoes of conversations. Standard signals belong to our Augur observation systems. The gas thermal trails of shuttles preparing to land. You know, Lord Captain, it seems to me that this place is about to fall apart. Augurs detect a multitude of signs pointing to the structural damage in the tomb located on the planetoid. And they are very fresh. Commence preparations of the landing party. I would lead it personally. Are you certain, Lord Captain? I beg your pardon for such audacity, but this odd void wolf's gut tells him that this tomb is very likely to become ours. I have this bad feeling, as if, forgive me, your ladyship, I've completely lost my senses, giving out advice like that. Well, I'm ready to face whatever lies in wait. We make the landing. Be careful, your ladyship. We'll wait as long as it takes for your retrieval signal, even if every xenofleet in the world appears to swat us from orbit. Oh, they love me. Hopefully I don't die. It's one of those, don't die, Lord Captain. Whatever you do not die. I will be sad to see the end of Titania von Valancius. I've really enjoyed this. I've been playing this now for what says on my game 4 hours. I've been playing it now for what, months? And I've got really invested, and I really wanted to play the DLC, but DLC is from chapter 2 to chapter 4. Of course, by the time I was doing chapter 4, when the DLC arrived, I'd lost all chances. So that sucks. And of course, I've missed bits. I've missed the story of Nomos. I don't even think I've fully done Argenta's story. Okay, talking about Nomos. Every person on the bridge freezes in astonishment, watching the remarkable procession approach your throne. Officers and enforcers are glancing at you questioningly, but don't interfere until they are ordered to. We have come to speak with you, Titania von Shire. You gave us food for consideration by revealing the mystery of our origin. From then to now, we observed, calculated, sensed, and we discovered that a great change is coming. A trial. We see a threat to that which the Imperium brings, the intricate plexus of tenets, the determined advance of myriads through darkness by the will of the Golden Light. All things that were strange to us, yet in those embrace we were born and raised. All of it is in danger, at least within the bounds of the Coronis expanse. Why does Nomos look like that? Why is Nomos terrifying looking? But you are not someone who can stop it. You have no light and no resolve. For this reason, we have decided that we should not help you in any longer. Wait, this is what I mean. I didn't do Nomos' story, so Nomos doesn't like me. Wait, what is this coming threat? Nomos cannot say. Something changed after you helped us remember our birth on Epitaph. We now sense the liberation of something vast, which is actually a mere fraction of something limitless. It is seeping through a breach, its shoulders pushing against the walls of its prison that are about to give. but what it is we do not know. It is not time for us to part ways. Nomos has decided we are leaving. We are glad to have received what we have from you, but we cannot and do not want to stay any longer. Well, goodbye. Screw you. Oh great, are you all gonna leave me now? Your ladyship, the shuttle is ready for landing. We have exact coordinates for the secure landing site. Will you authorize the start of the expedition? I still need to say my goodbyes. As your ladyship commands, we're standing by. Abelard. Abelard looks at you with a tired smile. He cannot resist giving you his characteristic appraising glance. Well, Lord Captain, my service to you began under the most remarkable circumstances, and I should hardly be surprised that you have delivered us into the circumstances more unexpected and surprising than ever before. Of one thing I am certain, the von Valancius dynasty will cover itself in glory today. Abelard, no matter what happened, you were always at my side. As Seneschal's place is at the rogue trader's side, and as you have learned, others can betray and abandon you in your darkest hour. If the Lord Captain cannot count on her Seneschal, there is no one she can count on. That is not fate that I wish for you. I am doing my duty. You have a highly organized mind. You must have already considered what you were going to do once the campaign of ours comes to an end. Somewhat embarrassed, Abelard tucks his thumbs in his belt. Now that I have your blessing, it is about time I took care of my family. The Wasserian clan has gone without this patriarch for too long. I should make time for my descendants before some noble upstart tries to chew them up again. Are you ready to follow me all the way? As always, Lord Captain, I would follow you into the fire and back. God Emperor be my witness. I've had the honor of serving under 2 rogue traders and survived one. So there would be no shame in going down alongside the other. If it comes to that, naturally. Abelard chuckles. Sounds slightly sharper than usual. But get ready, Abelard. We have quite the ordeal ahead of us. We have been through worse. The old seneschal grins cheekily, and for a split second looks younger by a good 100 years. He then bows his grey head. I serve the House von Valancius, Lord Captain. Titania von Shire. The faint smile on Cassia's face makes you momentarily forget about the impending battle. We have travelled a long road together. Let us finish it together as well. I am honoured to have you among my companions, Lady Cassia. Cassia smiles demurely and curtsies in response. I am honoured to be your companion, Titania von Shire von Valancius. This is probably not the future you dreamt of, but if all ends in victory for us, what do you intend to do next? I have been running for too long, Titania von Shire, hiding behind others while my home, my family, were being torn apart by hatred and strife. And what could a young, inexperienced girl do to those who were so desperate to destroy me or bend me to their will? Cassia smiles bitterly. The throne of the novator of House Ocelio will no longer sit empty, but my only regret is that I shall have to leave your ship and the darkness between the stars that I have come to love so much. I hope you will visit me, Titania von Shire. Steel yourself, Lady Cassia. The hour of battle is at hand. My heart is fluttering, Lord Captain, not because of fear or doubt. I am ready to face what is coming. Rogue trader, it is time, isn't it? We are approaching the den of darkness to deliver the decisive blow. Make the sign of the Aquila. Together to the end, sister. In his name and for terror's light. In his name and for terror's light, echoes the voice of the sister of battle. We have time to think about the future. What will you do should we prevail in this pivotal battle? Argenta looks caught off guard. I haven't. No, I am just as lost as the day I first found myself at the Coronis Expanse. I realized the sheer cruelty of the warp's trickery. Well, we are almost at our time. Prepare yourself, Argenta. I am prepared now and always. Henrix Van Callox nods to you. Our journey together approaches an end. One last push and the secrets of the Expanse and Calcazar will be laid to rest. Can't wait. Tired of the shroud of sorcery that has hidden the truth even from me. You will meet your mentor again down there. And I have questions for him. I want to know why I was left in the dark about everything that was happening in the shadows of the Expanse, and why all the acolytes died on the way here. Well, almost all of the Lord Inquisitor's acolytes. Why? Henrik exhales sharply and stiffens. I want to hear what he has to say, and then make my judgment. When all this is over, what will you do? Henrik presses his lips together and shakes his head. I feel uneasy even thinking about it, but if Lord Inquisitor Xavier Calcazar falls today, Henrik locks eyes with you, someone has to take the rosette of the Ordo Xenos, at the very least until the Inquisition Enclave determines who will be worthy successor to Xavier. Well, then the Epitaph awaits, steal your heart. The interrogator dips his head. Lead on, Rotrader Titania von Shire von Valentius. The tech priest is checking his gear, whispering prayers to the Omnissiah. He looks up at you and speaks matter-of-factly. The tactical equipment audit is 97% complete. No critical failures detected. The Omnissiah shows favor. You do not seem too worried about the coming landing? The fox makes a rustling noise that sounds like a chuckle. A mission of reconnaissance is a blessed and desirable one for an explorator, the data soul of the one who explores, analyzes, and charts overflow with joy of servitude. Pascal lowers his eyes. I would be honored to disembark with you. You took good care of my ship and equipment. The dynasty will not forget it. Where the iron flowers of the Omnissiah bloom, there must also be his passionate gardeners. Thank you for honoring this unit by letting it serve the formidable spirit of the von Valentius dynasty's flagship and your ladyship. When the campaign comes to an end, will you stay on duty or return to your fellow tech priests? It has been a joy to serve such a distinguished person, but duty calls for the Armanaut Collective to a different mission. The message of change must be proclaimed. The believers must be separated from the doubters. Pascal. No. Armanaut looks at you curiously. The experiences of our comradeship has taught this unit much. The trials and battles we have done through have produced trust, sincerity, mutual understanding. Armanaut will lead his flocks through the flames and forge a sect into a religion. Well, then may we have good fortune. There is no such thing as good fortune. May the statistical probability be predictably positive. We never really played with Jay. Oh wait, is your head still asleep? Just... But apparently, Gilead looks at you, her emerald eyes shining with quiet determination. When the path my lost soul was following crumbled beneath my feet, shattered plunged me into doubt. You were always there, Elentak, despite how much you hated my kind, despite what my kin were doing. It is time for me to repay you in kind. Our journey together has not been an easy one, but I am glad that both of us are here today. I'm just gonna nod absently. Yeah. Sometimes silence is the best answer. But is it really what you have come here for? But our paths diverge, we survive. Someday they will, Elentak. Exile opened my eyes to many things, but the path of the outcast weighs heavily on my heart. I think that I see my new path clearly now. It sings to me, calling me forward, the path of the warrior, the protector of those I could not save before. All that I have learned about the world, about humans, about you, I will take this knowledge into my new life and into the lives of my kin. Our fate will be decided in the coming battle. I am ready to drive back the darkness, Elentak. Are you? I don't think she is ready. I think she is sleeping. The Exalted One once wove our destinies into glittering tapestries, this world with gold and silver thread, Shireen. And today the pattern of our lives will either be completed Jay snaps her metal fingers deliberately, loudly, or the tapestry will be torn asunder. Personally, I prefer to place my hope in the first option. Are you afraid of what is to come, Jay? The battle against the enemy? Pain? Oblivion? Jay smiles and shakes her head. Oh no, Shireen. My only fear is that after these tribulations, we will never be the same again. And I do so enjoy being me. After a pregnant pause, Jay continues in her useful, playful manner. So what brings you to me, Shireen? No parting words, I hope, because I despise goodbyes. I feel as though they robbed me of my future. You never want to hear goodbye, after all, but only ever see you again under the same stars. I just wanted to say that I'm glad of your company, especially now. Our alliance is like a miraculous oasis blooming in the fierce desert heat. I am glad to be your partner and a friend and an ally in the fight against the enemy. I'm curious to see what you will do once this is all over. You mean if it's ever over? And as I don't play their evil tricks on us. Jay raises her eyebrows and shrugs. I don't know, Shireen. Being drunk on unbridled freedom sounds nice. So close I could reach out and grab it like the tail of a comet. And leave the Casablanca mission behind. Start doing things on my own without having to rely on your good favor. Limitless possibilities lie ahead. I just have to survive the coming darkness. Oh, get a grip, Jay. We have the hard battle ahead of us. Rest assured, Shireen, when it comes to matters of being and oblivion, Jay Hadari has the coldest mind and the bravest heart. Adira looks up at you with reddened eyes. Despite the tired look on her face, she smiles broadly, either at you or something behind you. Well, Lord Captain, my little whispers have grown quiet. It's like they know the long thread we've been following is finally at an end. It's now or never, isn't it? Thank you for everything either way, Lord Captain. How about, Adira, grant me one last prediction for the road? I think the little whispers are going to play nice. They weren't that useful of him before, and now they're more likely to mess us around and save our bacon. Adira laughs ruefully. Oh, Lord Captain, your fate is in your hands alone. Do not let the words of a deranged psychic confuse you. You're not meant to listen to the grumbling beyond the veil. Oh, I'm going to hug her. We haven't played with her, but we're going to hug her. Adira sobs fearfully, but in the next moment hugs you back. Dare? You really have lost it, haven't you? Silent for a few seconds and mutters something before letting you go. Do you think it awaits us after the skirmish? Well, I've no doubt about you. Everything's going to come up roses for you. As for me, Adira catches herself. You know, maybe I won't live long, but it'll be a good life. I'll leave behind so many tales to tell. Let them remember my name over a mug or something foamy and laugh at the stories of of our exploits. Pull yourself together, dear. You have a tough battle ahead of us. If it were an easy battle, who would bother to tell tales about it? Nobody, that's who. Let's show 'em, Lord Captain. I've actually been looking forward to Ufa. I am not a priest, of course, and the spirits do not always speak clearly to me, but I did cast the runes. You have a great challenge ahead of you, Advita. Be very careful, or better yet, take me with you. There is no better way to guard your safety. I am glad the Emperor brought our paths together. This only proves that we will not lose, Advita. Go into the foulest hole in the universe where only lowborn and wretched humans crawl. Fall into darkness and then cry out, who here believes in the Old Father, sisters and brothers, and even there in the world's most rotten pits you will hear an answer. And if you reach towards the voice, you will find a worthy companion. Everyone who believes in him and follows in his footsteps is given a chance to become someone greater and more worthy. Xavier Calcazar is waiting for me down there. Should I give him your regards? I would rather talk to him myself. My angry and vengeful heart tells me that only he knows how and why the Baleful Howl pack died. It also tells me that I will not forgive myself if I puffed up asshole Calcazar somehow dies before I rip the answers from his leering mouth. Oh, don't worry, dear Ulfa, you are coming with. You found your pack, and our campaign is nearing the end. What are you going to do next? I will return to my brothers and sing the saga of the Baleful Howl pack. I will carry it all the way to Fenris and pour its ringing verses into the ears of Jarl and the great wolf himself. Its burning world will warm us during the fierce Hellwinter. Ulfa grins, and the brothers at the table will nudge each other and point their finger at me and say, "It was he who crafted such a beautiful saga. How generous the old father has been to him." Fenris void der black. Fenris void der yavet. Later, Ulfa bows his head, solemnly and respectfully, an untold honor granted to a mortal who has impressed the Emperor's angel with her deeds. Oh, well. Wait, can we speak to... Oh, it's not... Wait. Where is he? Right. Let's go speak to him. Speak to everyone. Oh, he does not care. I wanted to speak to them. He's not here. I don't know where he is. Oh well. Well, it is time. It is time. Your ladyship, the shuttle is ready for landing. We have the exact coordinates of a secure landing site. Will you authorize the start of the expedition? Yeah. Permission to take off. We're heading to the Epitaph.